Hawaii. That is great. I love Hawaii. That's where my wife Jennifer and I took our honeymoon, and we went there for our 10th anniversary as well. That was very exciting for us. Hello to Louisiana. Hello to the UK, Troy, North Carolina, Puerto Rico, Orlando. Shout out to you, Inyo. Shout out to Aria Manvarshi. Ooh, well, look, South Carolina, Massachusetts. Hello to all of you. Good to see you here. Jennifer just rushed into the room. Here she is. Hello.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're having a great
Do
day.
you want to take your seat? She's here. That's all that matters. We're going to start here in just about 40 seconds. We are mere seconds away. We're hearing from people in the comments who either have somebody who is suffering from COVID-19, in which case our thoughts are with you, and those who had relatives who made a full recovery, which is great to hear. As long as we're all staying home and staying safe, that is what matters. And that is why we're here. That is why I am at home right now doing this game for you. So what do you say we forget about all the stress and worries for the next 10 to 15 minutes while I take you through this special game of Swagbucks Live, which I'm going to start right now. Nobody enjoys tax day, but we are here to give you money, not take it. Welcome to the money edition of Swagbucks Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Can I say money a few more times? Who wrote this? Oh, that's right, I did. I'm your producer, Hal, and I know you're going to be able to make sense of the money-based questions I have for you today. Play on words there. Speaking of money, here is a look at our grand prize. That's $1,000. And if you can correctly answer all 10 of my money and tax-themed multiple-choice trivia questions, you will win your share of it. You can cash in all throughout the game via bonus SB. You'll earn 1 SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you don't stick around until after the game to claim them, though, you won't get to keep them. They're gone. Don't let that happen. And hey, if you win the game today, if you're one of the lucky group of people who wins the game, you're going to get that bonus automatically. And that's how you want it. So win the game today. I believe in you. Cha-ching! That's the sound of the comments cashing out so I can get to your warm-up question. Here it is for almost 20. Well, we're almost at 22,000. I'm sorry. I got to wait. I got to wait for 22,000. We hit it. There we are. This is your warm-up, everybody. Here is question number 1. Which of these coins is worth the least? Is it the quarter, the nickel, or the penny? Which of these is the lowest value coin? Money, 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 money. There's a debate still raging to this day as to whether this is outdated and should be eliminated. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think we should keep the penny? The penny, that is what I'm talking about. That is the lowest value. It's 1 cent. It is the lowest amount of money you can have in the U.S., and 96% of you knew that. We didn't even split on the incorrect. Nickel worth 5 cents, quarter worth 25 cents. I'm guessing maybe some of our international players might not have known that, but if you're in the UK, a penny for you, penny for us, that's the lowest amount of money, both places. So let's move on now. We've had a bunch of people rejoin. My stragglers are here. You know I love my stragglers. We've got over 500 of you who've joined since I started the first question. Welcome to you. You get to answer question number 2. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here is your question. What is the official currency of the European Union? Is it the quid, the euro, or the peso? The European Union. I know you've heard about it. You definitely know. What is their currency? In an attempt to strengthen the economic standing of Europe, these countries formed a collective body that came complete with its own currency. They used the euro. The euro, that is the answer. 99% of you getting that right. That's more like it. I like seeing a bunch of you get it right. That is what we're after here, to show how smart you are about your money. You knew the euro was the answer. The quid, that is the pound, as it is known in the UK. Not the official currency of the European Union. Let's move into some currency for you. 1 bonus SB if you can correctly answer question number 3. Here it is. What is the term for the relative value of one country's currency to another's? Is it exchange rate, value rate, or comparable rate? What rate are we talking about? When you're traveling, you go to the bank or you stop at a kiosk at the airport to That is what I'm talking about. 97% of you knew that. Maybe we had some international travelers. Maybe you just knew in general. They're always talking about what's the exchange rate. If you're going somewhere, if you're coming, where do you get the currency? The airport is supposedly one of the worst places to get it because they're trying to get you either on the way in or the way out. And yet, that's where I do it every time. So maybe you don't put me in charge of changing your money for you. But let's move on. I am in charge of this trivia, and I'm going to ask you question number 4. It is worth 1 bonus SB to anybody and everybody who gets it right. Here it is. Which of these is not covered in FICA taxes? Social Security, Medicare, or hot dogs? Your FICA taxes does not cover one of these things. The Federal Insurance Contributions Act is a law that requires money be withheld by your employer to cover certain benefit programs, which unfortunately does not include hot dogs. No, you got to get your own hot dogs. Sorry, FICA is not covering them for you. 95% of you knew that. We had 4.6% of people who thought or hoped that it might cover hot dogs, but no, it doesn't. You gotta bootstrap your own hot dogs in this country. That is how we've done it since the beginning, and it may be how we do it forever. But I'll tell you how we do things around here. We give out bonus SB when you get question right. So we're going to move on to question number 5. It is worth 1 bonus SB to everybody playing along. Here it is. One early form of currency in China was the shells of which mollusk? The clam, the cowrie, or the oyster? Which of these was currency at one point? We may refer to money as clams, at least that's what 1930s gangsters did. But in China, they used the shells of a lesser-known mollusk. The cowrie is what I was looking for, the cowrie. And oh, holy cowrie, only 29% of you got that right. That means 71% of you have the opportunity, as I like to call it, to rejoin, and you're doing just that. I already see almost 2/3 of you got out, coming back in. That is the way to do it. And remember, all of you playing along at home, I mean, we're all at home. I'm sending this from home. You can still earn bonus SB even if you don't rejoin. No shame in that game as far as I am concerned. But we now have 15,000 people almost still in contention for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. And that ain't nothing. So let's move on to question number 6. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. When Congress passed the 1918 Revenue Act, how much did the highest bracket pay? 77%, 80%, or 30%? There were several revenue acts passed by Congress. What was the upper bracket here? It was passed to help fund World War I. The Revenue Act levied a very hefty tax on the highest bracket. They paid a 77% tax rate. 77% is the answer. 43% of you knew it was 77%. That means 57% of you did not say 77%. And do those words mean anything anymore? Point is that over 8,300 of you have the chance to rejoin. I see a bunch of you doing it right now. Well done. That is what we'd like to see. We're moving later in the week. It gets a little bit harder. And yet, you're doing well. 43% on that one is very good. I am impressed. Well done. What do you say we move on now to question number 7? It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. What's the term for methods of reducing taxable income? Is it tax shelters, tax vacations, or tax fortresses? Which of those is it? Can you hear my wife sniffing in between questions? Who knows? These aren't illegal, even though the name sounds shady. Things like real estate investments and your 401k serve as tax shelters. That is the answer. Yes, 90% of you knew that. You are tax shelter savvy. Maybe you have a few of your own set up. That is totally fine, totally legal. Take care of your money. 10% of you got out on that one, but I already see a bunch of you coming back in. Well done. We are ready now to move on to question number 8. It is worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is your question. On a $5 bill, where would you find the phrase USA 5 microprinted? Is it Lincoln's collar, on the number 5, or along the border? Where would you find this phrase? Not to get all national treasure on you, but there are hidden numbers and phrases printed on bills to make them harder to forge. And you'll find USA 5 hidden on the purple number 5. On the number 5 is the answer. 55% of you knew that. You've really studied your $5 bills. That is well done. Very well done. The people who said along the border, that's 35% on you. What's right printed there is $5 repeatedly throughout that little ribbon pattern on the border. So there is microprinting there, but it is not USA 5. That only appears in one place on your $5 bill. And hey, the 44.6% of you got out. We had some people rejoin. The rest of you are hanging in tight for your bonus SB. And I got one for you right now in question number 9. Here it is. According to the saying, what is a penny saved? A penny on the run, a penny spent, or a penny earned? Do you know this famous saying? The quote is attributed to Benjamin Franklin, and that's because a variation of it first appeared in his Poor Richard's Almanac. Penny saved? Well, that's a penny earned, my friend. Yes, and guess what? 4,346 of you have made it this far, and you have earned your way into our final question. Well done. If you had fun today, not an easy one, but you did well, tell your friends about it. Post to social media with the hashtag SBLive and include your share link. People sign up with it, you get a free rejoin. That is how it works, and it is the same for all of you. You can get that link on the main menu of this very app. It's that simple. And guess what else? I don't want to toot our own horn here, but you get the free rejoin. You get 10% of whatever your referral earns for life. And if they sign up this month and earn 500 SB total in their first 30 days on site, you will each earn a 500 SB bonus in addition. $5, 10%, one free rejoin. Those are numbers we can all live with. And hey, speaking about money, which we have been all game, take your money mobile with Vero. It's a mobile banking platform with no minimums, no monthly service or foreign transaction fees, and access to over 55,000 ATMs worldwide. It's a worry-free way to bank, and when you open an account and deposit at least $25, you'll earn 3,000 SB, which means you are getting paid and making a profit off of depositing money in a bank account where it is safe. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, folks. You have to be a U.S. player to qualify for this offer. Check it out after the game. And check this out, folks. 4,360 people are vying for a share of a $1,000 grand prize. Over 22,000 players in total, all of whom can earn a bonus SB if they get this question right. Here now, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, is question number 10. Where are coins made in the U.S.? A Mint, a Gum, or FedEx Kinko's? Where are coins made? Have you ever been to one of these? Hey, look, just a hot tip. If you're trying to create coins at FedEx Kinko's, there are some federal agents who would love to speak with you after the game is over. Here in the U.S., our coins are made at the Mint. Mint is the answer. 4,287 of you got that one right. You knew it. You knew it all along. And guess what? You are splitting our grand prize. That is what I like to see. 24 SB apiece for people such as Cecil Lying, Dassel U, M. Sahu, Lauren Rotici, Wolfric, Robin N. Hatton, and many, many more. You're getting the 24 SB. The rest of you have probably claimed it already. And what do you do with those SB? Say it along with me. You redeem them for PayPal, cash, or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Good job. Thanks for playing along with us today, everyone. We're going to do it again tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. This has been Swagbucks.